Good morning, councils. Welcome to the Supreme Court's virtual courtroom for the status and disqualification hearing Friday, January 26th. I'll ask the clerk we're live streaming to our YouTube channel and also recording the proceedings. I'll ask the clerk to proceed with calling the first case.
This is SPR 23-001, In Re Guam Bar Association certification of results from special election on amendments to bylaws. Appearing for petitioners is Jordan Paulun. Appearing for the Board of Governors of Guam Bar Association is Vincent C. Camacho. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
Good morning, councils. The briefing in this matter is complete. There aren't any pending motions. The panel will consist of myself, Justice Carbolito, and Justice Merriman. The court has decided that we will benefit from oral argument in this case, and oral argument will occur on February 26, 2024 at 10 in the morning. Are there any issues or objections to the panel as constituted? Mr. Paulun, will you be representing the petitioners in this matter at oral argument?
I will likely be doing so. I will put out a call to the other petitioners to see if anyone has anything they'd like to say or include for me to say, and I will notify the court in advance if there will be any attempt to split argument.
All right, let us know who would join and time that will be allotted to each. And if you could please provide that at least 4 days before the hearing.
Okay.
All right, and so any objection to the panel as constituted date and time of oral argument?
No.
Mr. Camacho?
None, Your Honor.
All right, so thank you. We look forward to hearing from you on the 26th at 10 a.m. Will the clerk please call the next case?
ERA 23-007, People of Guam Plaintiff Appellee v. Bruno Frankie Simmons, Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney William Benjamin Pohl. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Daniel Morris. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
Good morning, Mr. Pohl, and is Mr. Olin here?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Sorry, Your Honor, I'm appearing on behalf of the Office of the Attorney General.
Okay, Mr. Morris is appearing on behalf of the Attorney General's office in this case. Briefing is complete. There aren't any pending motions. The panel consists of myself, Justice Carbolito, and Justice Merriman. Oral arguments are scheduled for February 27th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Will Mr. Olin be arguing this case, Mr. Morris, or will you?
Your Honor, I will be arguing.
Okay, you will argue this case before the court on the 27th. Is there any objection to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument, Mr. Pohl?
No, Chief Justice.
All right, and what about you, Mr. Morris?
No, Chief Justice.
All right, so we look forward to seeing both of you on the 27th at 10 a.m. Will the clerk please call the next case?
ERA 22-004, People of Guam Plaintiff Appellee v. Eligio Adriatico, Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Stephen P. Hattori. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Daniel Morris. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
All right, briefing in this matter is complete. There was not a supplemental brief filed from the people based on the court's request, but we did not require a supplemental one be filed. But although the people asked for an extension, they did not file one. There are no pending motions. The panel consists of myself, Justice Carbolito, and Justice Merriman, and oral arguments are scheduled for Wednesday, February 28th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Any objection to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument, Mr. Hattori?
Your Honor, this is Assistant Public Defender Brian Eggleston appearing for Mr. Hattori this morning. No objection to the panel.
All right, will Mr. Hattori be arguing this case? Or will
He
you-
will. He was just unavailable this morning.
All right, and Mr. Morris, will you be arguing this case?
I will, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Morris, instead of Mr. Olin, will be arguing. Any objection to the panel as constituted or date and time of oral argument?
No, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Adrico initially filed this appeal pro se, and the court appointed appellate counsel to assist him with the briefing. The court would like to give Mr. Adriatico the opportunity to appear at oral argument via Zoom if he so desires. So we will ask that Attorney Hattori contact his client to inform him about the option. Mr. Eggleston, if you can convey that to him, and he can coordinate with our clerk's office on making any arrangements if Mr. Adriatico would like to appear remotely.
Yes, Your Honor, will do.
All right. Thank you. We look forward to seeing counsels on the 28th at 10.
Your Honor, I
Yes.
apologize. I forgot. I wanted to simply give notice that we became aware of an additional Massachusetts Supreme Court ruling supporting our position, and we intend to just file a simple notice of supplemental authority. I don't think additional briefing is going to be necessary.
There's a provision in the rules that allows you to bring to the court's attention developments that occurred after briefing's been completed. So you can examine that and file it appropriately.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Will the clerk please call the next case?
DVA 23-004, in re Takako B. Guthrie and Joseph A. Guthrie, individually and on behalf of all others similarly situated. Petitioners appellants, the Superior Court of Guam respondent appellee, and Board of Trustees of the Government of Guam Retirement Fund, real party in interest appellee. Appearing for petitioner appellants is Attorney Joseph A. Guthrie and Takako B. Guthrie, pro se. Appearing for respondent appellee, Board of Trustees of the Government of Guam Retirement Fund is Attorney Joanne L. Grimes and Vincent C. Camacho. Appearing for respondent appellee, Superior Court of Guam, Attorney Suzanne Santiago Hinkle. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Justice Pro Tempore John A. Maglotnia, Justice Pro Tempore Harry B. Enos.
The court has decided that we will proceed with oral argument in this case. I know, Mr. Tecker, you filed an entry of appearance on behalf of the Guthries.
Yes, sir.
So briefing in this matter is complete. There are no pending motions. You've heard the panel is constituted. That's myself, Justice Maglotnia, and Justice Enos from the CNMI, who will be sitting as Justice Pro Tems in this matter. Oral argument is scheduled for Thursday, February 29th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Is there any objection to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument? Mr. Tecker?
No objection to the panel, Your Honor, but the 29th of February is the date of my father's memorial in the Philippines, his golf tournament, and I'll be gone from the 23rd through the March 6th. So
All right.
if we could reschedule.
We'll have to work on a schedule with the CNMI justices.
Yes, sir.
And so we'll have the clerk's office be in touch with you and
Okay.
Mr. Camacho once we and so you say you won't be back until past March 6th, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. Let us work with will you be available on March 6th?
You know, I would hate to confirm that because I might be in transit or might just be coming back and
So let me talk to the justices and we'll see what we're able to accommodate. And when are you leaving, Mr. Tecker?
the 23rd of February.
23rd of February. Okay. Let me see if we can try to get the justices here, maybe the week of the 19th, maybe at the beginning of the week.
Okay.
Does the beginning of the week work for you?
Yeah, that would be fine, I think.
But it's subject to their of
Yes.
course, availability. What about you, Mr. Camacho? Would you be available on the February 19th?
At this point, Your Honor, yes, but I don't have my calendar in front of me. But if you can give me a second, I can take a look at it real quick.
Yeah, just tentatively, obviously, because we still have to check the justices. And the clerk will coordinate the exact times. And how about you, Ms. Grimes?
Thank you, Your Honor. I will not be attending oral argument.
All right, while Mr. Camacho is checking that,
Your Honor, tentatively, the February 19th works for me, Your Honor.
all right, we'll see what the justices schedule and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Let's any objection to the panel as constituted, Mr. Camacho?
I have no objection, Your Honor.
So there's no objection to panel as constituted. The court will work on scheduling a mutually convenient time for oral argument, either sometime in February before Mr. Tecker leaves or upon his return in March. All right, will the clerk please call the next case?
Thank you.
Your Honor.
CRA 23-005, People of Guam, Plaintiff Appellee, v. Joyner Annes Thorum, Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Brian Eggleston. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Daniel Morris. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Nerman.
All right, Mr. Eggleston and Mr. Morris. The appellee's brief is due on February 15th, and we will have the reply brief due on February 29th. The court moved oral argument from when it was originally scheduled to March 6th, as you heard, 2024 at 10 a.m. Is there any objection to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument, Mr. Eggleston?
No, Your Honor, no objection to the panel or to the date and time of oral argument.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Morris, will Mr. McDonald be arguing this or will you be arguing this?
Your Honor, Will Albright will be joining our office. We'll be arguing for the people.
Can you repeat his name, Will Albright?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
And no objection.
And all right, thank you, Mr. Morris. All right, is there any questions from the court concerning the scheduling? All right, with that then, the court will now stand adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honors.